My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Moving along to race number 7, off the rails 68 handicap. It's over 1,200 meters. And I think this is the most competitive race on the card, because when you dissect the form and you look at the runners who are participating, each and every one of them has some claim. So I think this is a race where you could go possibly the field. If you kick up with a horse like number 2, Quest for the Best, look at his recent form: 4th, 5th, 2nd, 6th, 3rd, 5th. Very close up. Well drawn, 53.5 on his back. He's won on the poly. He's a course and distance winner. He needs to be thrown in. Number 3, Father's Frost, came back from a lengthy absence and a long time since he broke the maiden. There was some outside shrewd support, and he came through to beat high legislation on that occasion. It was reported that he was cut into, but he won full of running. So he came out fresh. He absolutely blasted away as a 7-year-old son of Dynasty. They are backing him up quite quickly. 16 days later, he's got the draw in his favor. He gets the weight off the back, so he must be a huge runner. But this is a race I suggest that you watch them in the paddock. Look for those telltale signs, because there's so many horses with the form to win this race. Number 4, High Legislation. Now, he is the only runner racing off the same rating as his latest run, which is a 68. If you look at the balance of the field, they've all dropped down in the ratings, or their ratings have changed. So number 4, High Legislation, is the only runner who races with the same merit rating last time out, just for interest's sake. He stayed on second to Father's Frost. He rolled out at around about the 350, but Father's Frost was out and gone. Father's Frost did go up from a 65 to a 71, so High Legislation at the weight pull should be able to get a bit closer, and if Father's Frost, the second run after the rest, catches him out because he was fresh first time up, number 4, High Legislation, could turn it around. Double Martini drops to the 1200. He'll enjoy a fast pace, so the quicker they go, the better for Double Martini, because nowadays he's been running over the 1400, the 1550, and the last time he ran over 1200, a flying second to Global Ransom. Number 6, Count Marsh, only victory on the poly. Interesting, dropping back to 1200, because a horse who travels a little bit too keenly and too well early on. A horse I've been following for a while, Count Marsh, another runner who at his rating should be rather competitive. Number 7, Despicable. Here's one of my top 3 selections. He's had 2 wins on the poly. Both have been course and distance. Lightly raced. He has had his issues, but he has got the potential. Number 8, Grey Ocean. Barring his last run, when he wasn't far off, 3.2 lengths. He was 3rd to Techno Savvy, 2nd to Joshua Hot Snake earlier on, and he's going to be a player here. My selection going to be the value around about 12, 14 to 1, and that's number 9, Mount Greylock. Look at his poly runs. That's the only concern. He's had 2 runs on the poly. He's yet to place. Both his wins have come at the Scottsville venue, I believe, on the turf. So poly-wise, there is a slight concern, but I've been waiting for this horse a while. I did catch him right when he beat We All Chummies a while back. And if you look at his last effort on the poly over 1,000 meters, 22.5 from the back end of the field. And I think dropping down to a 69, this is the each way value for me. So let's hope he can put everything right on the day and he comes to the party. And then number 10, Northern Warrior, gets some weight off the back. So all in all, a very, very tricky race. You can make a case for a number of runners. But for me, 9, Mount Greylock, and number 7, Despicable. They're horses for the swingers, exactors, and trifectas. And if Mount Greylock brings his A game, he could very well win.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Intubase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.